Hey, welcome to Automation. Today I'm going to be building a mid-size sort of SUV. A more new one, definitely. The general idea is we can do this one. Just a general SUV. We're going to make up some car companies that are producing different cars. It's going to be more of an American-focused one. So let's call them Steelrod. This may change later. The car model date will be the body's model, and this is supposed to be a relatively cheapish car, so treated steel and galvanized front longitudinal, because this will be an SUV, double wishbone and solid axle coils, I guess. Then my idea is, what if we do... Oh, we can't because it's... Ooh. If you're not aware, I was... Oh, never mind, we can, I'm stupid. Okay, so I want to try to do a sort of a big ball inline four, like... let's make it actually a little smaller, because that, you know, saves them money. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe going for a much less conventional design, so that's why we're using a 4-liter inline 4 with just, let's use direct acting OHC dual, yeah, sure. Then let's use, yeah, cast iron and, actually, yeah, cast iron, sure. We're gonna change this later if need be, and we probably will need to. Then, of course, injections, relatively cheap car, so let's go single point. Standard, actually multi-point, what's the difference? Single point's a bit cheaper. We'll see. Then premium, I'll make sure most of the cars run on a fuel that is about roughly there for the time period. So short cast, three-way reverse flow and none, because it's supposed to be oh god. Right, so because of that, I think we are gonna need to sort of buff the actual internals a little. There we go. We really want to go like above 5,000 RPM. And we're making a pretty decent chunk of power, and if we do this, yeah. If we do that, the engine sort of dies, and we get 164 horsepower. Let's actually see, can we get 300 torques? Let's see. This is an SUV, so maybe a torque curve like that. There we are, and then just... Yeah, hold on. Yeah, just actually, yeah, that's actually quite fine. A bit of a wider sort of exhaust. Relatively actually efficient for what we have going on here. Is this worth? Is VVT worth it? It helps out a little on the top end. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep it in. Actually, no, engineering time is quite large on that. We're gonna call the engine just SR 4-liter I4 V1. I want to name these sort of so, you know, in such a way where I can actually, you know, figure out where they are. So SR for Steelrod. You know, what color? We'll actually do the actual... Let's see, so this is an SUV, so 4x4 manual, 5 gears. It can go quite fast, but we're gonna limit that top speed, because you don't want to go too fast, honestly. You want a manual locker, because this is sort of a semi-off-roadish car. You're gonna go chunky off-road. Again, quite big tires, because you are gonna be off-roading with this. Hopefully. I'm just gonna drive around the city and say, I have my SUV, and then not use it for anything. That'd be sad. Sorry, muscle memory made me accidentally apply, because I normally don't really make these sorts of cars, and muscle memory sort of made me apply carbon ceramics. Then off-road skid tray, because you don't want to skid on something while driving, I guess. And we can do standard CD. Hydraulic power steering, ABS, standard safety. We'll see safety then. What is the best for active comfort? Well, I'm sorry. We're gonna be going with standard and with an off-road sway bar. And what are the issues? And also set it up for off-roading. There we go. People like it. However, this ride height is hideous. So I'm gonna have to lower that. We're not really looking at this in-game stuff. Oh, low comfort penalty. So I'm gonna... Oh, there we go. Progressive springs have fixed that. So let's see the problems with the car that we have to deal with. So the limited top speed is a bit of an issue. So we're gonna raise that up. Are people gonna... Yeah, people would like it for being a pony car. Nah. There we go. So that's steel. My eyes hurt from this. So I'm gonna go just paint, and I'm actually gonna see. So how do we get this? I want to get this right. For some reason, the trim pieces in some cars are a little broken. Okay, so now let's go to all trim pieces and just get a new color and just call it plastic, because it is just gonna be plastic. And there we go. And let's go just the bumpers, and we're gonna make these guys plastic as well. Yeah, this is definitely... Yeah, sure, plastic roof. It is a cheaper car. Then bonnet is fine. Okay, so let's actually start working on the car. And so, trucker. Then we're gonna have, like, you know, bigger ones are gonna be like Explorer, and then even bigger one is gonna be, well, whatever. Right, I spent 20 years working on this. How do you make SUVs look nice? I'm not sure. Originally, I was just inspired for this when we thought, an oversized inline 4 on a cheap off-road car? Doesn't that sound mildly amusing? There we go, that's your little exhaust port right here. We need some good off-road Duke sort of wheels. What would those wheels be? This is like cheap. There we go. So I'm actually gonna use these ones because they look... I don't know, they look kinda budgety. This is a budget car after all. Headlights. I'm actually gonna do the European style vehicles. I'm gonna make them like a weird blend of American and European stuff. It's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best at making an okay-ish sort of design. So yeah, what if I do? Yeah, let's do that, and then you know I want you. There we go. Okay, that may be a little bit too far inwards. Let's move this guy a bit further out, sort of like that. You can go here, and you can go here. And also, we're going to be putting on some fog lights that are going to have a plasticky exterior. Because, well, we just are, you know. And we're going to make them a little smaller, and we're going to actually give them, yeah, there we go. Different, come on, become small. Yeah. Now onto the side, we're gonna have to add probably an indicator. And here's a simple indicator. Yeah. Okay, those are a little big. So yeah, this one seems about fine. Okay, so on the back, I have no idea what I'll do. I'll copy you up here once, and then I'll do these remaining two. And that's because I want to turn one of these white, so that, whoops. so that they can be basically just the reverse lights. What if we change this to like plastic? And of course I have to change all of them to the same plastic, otherwise it's gonna look off. And you know, that's very, very generic and boring, which is exactly what you'd want. So now let me just take this and just put it on the back like this. Can I set this to actually be glass? There, hey, yeah, that's good. So I can set the sides to be glass, so that is not seen very easily, and that is partially the back, partially, yeah, everything's partially complete. Just need to do the finishing touches. Well, I just figured we should probably move you up there. That makes a little more sense in my weird brain. Then we should probably add some minor stuff. So this is a sort of an SUV, and what's an SUV without a proper little tow hitch? Then moving on, actually I'm gonna lower it a bit more, because you see how this is, you know, quite tall. I think that would make more sense for hitching up a trailer. You don't want this to be too high, otherwise the trailer is going to be at a weird angle, and if it has multiple bogies, it's not going to get proper traction, and you're going to have some serious problems driving. I'll do styling last. Firstly, I want to do some other stuff. Kind of like, you know, windshield wipers, of course, starting with the rear ones, because I don't know. Again, this shape makes it a bit difficult to do what I'm intending to, but it's not impossible. We're gonna switch. Yeah, let's just switch to these ones. How big are they? A bit too big, so make them smaller. Too small. Thing is, in a game that is a little bit more like nuanced, where you have like a proper interior, basically this would work fine because this thing would be behind glass. Here it's just a bit weird because, you know, it's not. Here this situation looks a little miserable, but I will find out a way to deal with it. Let me just, yeah, no, I have to I'll do that, I guess. I don't know. That's the car generally. Here we go, 4x4. Quite a tiny 4x4, but 4x4 nonetheless. There we go, actually, yeah. This may work out a bit better for you. And I'll do the whole Steelrod stuff a little later and figure out their badge for the front. I just firstly want to very quickly find, before I forget, the mudguards. Because you can get proper mudguards somewhere. So, 3D mode, mirrored. And I just kind of want to make these a bit larger in every single way. Isn't that funny? Then just focus on you, focus on you, because we're going to be doing the rear bits. Steelrod, roar. And there we go. There we go. I don't know whose symbol this is supposed to be, but it looks like a bunch of big steel rods. And if I can just quickly go, have I forgotten anything? Indeed, I have forgotten just one small thing. There we go. How long have I been? Oh my god, half an hour has passed. So looking at this, these are decent specs, markets. The car is actually decent off-road budget and also decent off-road. It's 15 liters per production costs. And that's what you would expect for an SUV. So since beam isn't working, and that's what I'll do for all the other vehicles now, here's just the car here. I'm also quite happy with how it turned out, the Steelrod Trekker. truly nice. And yeah, I don't have much more to say. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed watching me make the Steelrod Trekker. I'll see you next time, and goodbye. I'll see you.